Hey guys, today we are organizing and doing a deep clean of the fridge. It's pretty much in the worst shape I have ever seen it. We also have such little food in there. It looks pretty pathetic, so it's not always this empty obviously, but we are definitely due for a good grocery shop. So let me show you how it's looking. So we're gonna go ahead and deep clean it, and then I'm going to organize it in the way that a fridge is suggested to be organized for best quality as far as what's recommended per food item. So let's get started. All right guys, don't judge. It's looking bad. So as you can see, we have condiments on top. That's already just weird to me. Some random lettuce, cheese, a sad applesauce and hummus. That just looks pathetic. And I don't even know what's down here. Broccoli and tomatoes. Okay, so yeah, you can see I'm definitely in need of some organization. Now the door is looking pretty terrible. Something has leaked. And it looks so gross, which is why I've been putting condiments up here. But yeah, that is disgusting. So I need to just get cleaning right now because it's driving me crazy. It's even leaked down into this one. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to know what it is. First thing I'm gonna do is put everything on the counter. Okay, the mystery was solved. It was a soy sauce spill, which really got everywhere. So instead of wiping them down in the fridge, these stains were just too gross and too deep. So I took hot water and just some regular dish soap, and they came right off really easily. I'm telling you, this soy sauce was everywhere. So I use my Mrs. Meyer's peppermint scented spray, and I'm just wiping down the inside to get any last stains, including that nice long streak of more soy sauce down at the bottom. And I'm really trying to work as fast as I can because number one, you don't want your food sitting out and getting old and risking getting sick. And second, I'm wasting energy by having the fridge open in the first place. Every time you open your fridge, you're losing 7% of its energy use, which just elevates your monthly bill and also your environmental footprint, which we don't want that. If you think about it, cold air keeping your food fresh escapes every time you open it, and it's replaced by warm air that's in your kitchen. And think about if you're cooking and have the stove or the oven going, think about that air that's going back in your fridge, making your fridge work a lot harder. So here I am just cleaning off the bottoms of all the jars, and I'm also throwing away all expired condiments and food items. The fun thing about cleaning out your fridge is kind of getting to reinvent it. You can kind of reorganize and place things in different ways and see what works for you and your family. For us, sandwiches are such a big go-to, so I'm putting all the sandwich makings right up front, ready and easy to grab. Same goes for marinades. I do a lot of home cooking, so I like to have some fun, fresh ideas, and one way of doing that is having a whole bunch of different marinades right on hand. Next, I'm going to clean the inside shelves, and again, I'm just using a spray from Mrs. Meyer's to wipe down all the surfaces and drawers. So I bought these 3 at Home Goods. The cost altogether about $15. And then over here I got these all at Dollar Tree. I bought 2 of the long skinny ones, 2 of these mediums, and then 3 of these larger buckets. I chose everything in white because the fridge is pretty, clear and white on the inside. They had a bunch of options, but I just didn't want huge pops of color in the fridge. I was pretty surprised how nice these were. They actually have pretty good rubber grips on the bottom, so they seem like good quality. Now that I have a nice clean fridge, I rewarded myself by going to the grocery store to go buy food to actually fill it. If you have a teacher in your life, you know we love to label everything. So I bought these Avery clear address labels and jumped on my computer and really thought about what kind of food we have in our house a lot. And if you know me, you know we always have red chili, green chili, cheese, condiments, my beloved ranch. So type in what works for you and your family. And if you choose to label it, this is of course optional, but I just think it adds a little extra fun touch. And not only are the labels eye appealing, but it's also practical because then, if you have guests over or you have kids or husbands, they can kind of be reminded, oh yeah, the condiments go on this shelf or this goes here. It even helps my own self, who's a pretty organized person. It just helps me keep things on track and reminds me that everything has a place. So here it is, the final reveal of my new organized fridge. I really love how it turned out. It's nothing groundbreaking or crazy, but it just looks nicer. It looks more exciting. It looks just fun to reach in there and grab some veggies or some meat or something to cook for the night. I did a lot of research on what food items should be placed where in the fridge, and basically what I came up with and what I discovered were that milk, it always seems to go up on the top shelf. That's where I've always put it, and I learned that it really needs to be toward the very bottom in the back where the fridge is the coldest. Something like eggs does best where the temperature is most consistent, which would be the middle shelf. Packaged raw meat should go on the very bottom cold shelf. That also makes sense because of leaking juices. You don't want extra contamination in your fridge. Veggies will last longer with humidity, so they should be stored in the original packaging or a plastic bag. And fruit needs to be low humidity. I unfortunately don't have an extra drawer to separate them, so they are just going to have to share in my fridge. Deli meats are happy in just a shallow drawer. And really the only thing that should be in the door itself is condiments, and that's because they're high in salt and vinegar, which are natural preservatives. Things like pickles, ketchup, my favorite ranch dressing, mayo, salsa, nut oils, those are okay as well. And you can even put orange juice in the door if it's pasteurized. I will definitely keep you posted in future videos if this system works for us. I think it will. I really love how it's organized. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful or learned something, or maybe you're motivated now to go clean out your fridge and get organized. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.